bottle.
Should we collect that for Pat? He's talking about how he wanted a bottle.
Yeah, I feel like maybe
He did
we
say
should.
that. Doesn't look like there's anything in it, though.
No, it doesn't, but he said, we can look real quick, see what's in it. Said that they were great at collecting rare shells.
Going in.
Looks like there's stuff in there.
Yeah, it looks
Old
like
Coke
there's
bottle?
sediment.
Yeah.
That's a fairly old Coke bottle, too.
Someone say something? Is it a collectible?
It was Dave chiming in from the...
Yeah, I collect Coca-Cola stuff, including bottles.
Collectible Coke bottle.
Do we want it, or?
Sure, let's take it for Pat
Okay.
to see what's inside of it.
Just gonna come up a bit.
Come on.
Coming wide.
Okay,
So-
we'll put this in the starboard box as well.
It was Pat, right? Pat had been explaining to us that
Yeah.
interesting rare species crawl into that and then deposit the shells and die or move out.
I'm gonna try grip force 1. I wanna like break it. Yeah. Try to get the coral cutters.
You got it in the lower cam too?
Yeah. I don't really want the coral cutters on it.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Probably just dump this in the forward box.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. If we get samples in the future, are you okay with this being in there with them?
Yes, that's
think
fine.
so.
Okay. Cool. Just because forward box is good for stuff that's hard to... Okay. Yeah, I'm just coming up on Atlantis, right?
Rocking back the camera.
Yeah.
Really what we're doing here is we had a one-use scoop, so this is our second use. This is our second scoop.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's doing it for us.
Yeah, come wide.
Can you place the bottle in right side up?
That's what I'm going to try to do.
All right, opening the box.
Am I above it? Boop. Do you have a preference for
Don't
which side?
care.
Okay.
Nope.
Let's see if I can... I don't think it'll break even if I... Yeah.
That'll do.
It'll keep most of it inside. Okay.
Hopefully.
Closing the box. Racking out.
All right.
Bridge nav. Three 0 meters, 135, please. Thanks.
Oh,
She's taking all my screens.
I stole your
That's
screen.
fine. You can have that screen.
I can put it back if you want.
No, it's good.
It's not working anyway, so.
Should it be working?
I don't know. It was working.
Oh, there's a big crab. Or thing.
I
And a
want to
fish.
push in there, Jake?
Yep.
They're going together. Do we know what these little fish are?
Oh, we haven't seen this shaped one, or this is like the second we've seen that shape. I don't know what that is. Ooh, a big crab.
Yep.
Real crab or fake crab?
Fake crab.
Oh, dang.
Oh, it's the one that looks like a fruit bat.
That's got pretty stripes, this king crab.
Can I zoom in a bit more, Jake?
Relative.
Yeah, you can zoom in.
Just want to see its face.
Just lost a claw.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it is. One claw down.
Hopefully it was left-handed.
It's gonna crawl right on the porch. Hitch a ride.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Really
Yeah.
good shots of those antennae.
It's got nice eyebrows.
Their mouths always freak me out a little bit.
Who is it that's super terrified of crabs? Is it
I
Dan?
think it's Dan.
Oh, really? Kept nice and quiet about it.
Which Dan?
Cormany?
Really?
I believe so.
All right, you can come on.
Thank you for telling me that. I will not abuse that knowledge at all.
It's come up a couple times in highlight videos.
Hey, Leela.
Yes.
I know you are busy. Do you have a second to answer a question from a viewer?
I can try.
The question is from a recent Bachelor of Science marine biologist graduate. And the question is, how did you guys get into this job? What degrees or training do you need?
Yeah.
You want to talk about your background a little bit?
Sure. Yeah, I've been sailing on Nautilus for the last 7 seasons I've come out, but my first time I came as a science and engineering internship program intern on board Nautilus, which is how a few of us have gotten here. Maybe not people in the van currently, but a few people who work for OET. Lynette, were you also an intern at first?
I was not.
You were not. You came as a grad student, right?
I was.
Who just said that?
Jake.
Jake. Yeah. So it's a common way that a lot of people find their way in. And I had been my undergrad was in marine science with a biology focus, and then I ended up doing my master's also in marine science, and I did that at Oregon State University, and I actually came out on Nautilus as a graduate student to do my research with my advisor. So I collected samples on board Nautilus for my master's. But yeah, just if you're interested in work like this, getting a background in marine science and just keeping your eye out for internships. There are quite a few nowadays for various different exploration-related specialties, both on the Okeanos Explorer, on Nautilus. I think even Ocean X has some young explorer type programs. Yeah, so I encourage you to look around for what's out there and also to apply for Nautilus internships.
That's good advice. I would also add that you don't necessarily have to start in deep sea research. A lot of us, or many of us, have also worked on smaller research vessels, like just doing day trips and field work a couple miles offshore, and then coming back in. You don't have to commit to a full month-long expedition in the deep sea if you're just getting started in marine science. There are other options where you can just go out for a
Push in
day.
there, Jake.
Yep, going in.
Lots of ways to do it.
Yeah, I think probably every person in this van has a different way they got here. No?
Rye, do you want to tell us about your background and how you got into it? Wow, that fish is cool.
Oh yeah, we've seen a
It's
few
really
of
nice.
these. They're really pretty. I had the name a second ago.
That's awesome.
It is a Bembropity. Sorry, Rye, continue.
Hey,
No,
come
that's
on.
alright.
Coming wide.
Yeah. I took I would consider it the long way, the longer way, compared to some of the other people that are on the ROV team. But I did a mechanical engineering degree, and then I got work for a company called Ocean Networks Canada, which I was on the field services team, so I was doing like I think was it Marley that was talking about doing smaller field trips, and so I did a lot of that, and then also was doing some of their larger expedition work with them, which is how I connected with OET a couple years ago, and then yeah, I had nothing to do with ROVs before I came here, besides just kind of brushing up against that industry. But we also have pilots that did like a shorter ROV specific technicians program. We have people that have no background in it.
Bridge nav. 30135, please. Thanks.
I've just got a notification that our streaming is down.
Oh no.
I will ring Dave.
Not sure what's going on with that. Maybe we'll get it sorted.
Well, it is. Like, no. We gotta try it on something.
Oh, and we're back.
Okay.
I was doing an interaction earlier today, and one of the students was like, "How do you have internet?" And I was like, "Not only do we have internet, we have the best internet out of any research vessel, I think."
Yeah.
It is a very fair question.
So we get pretty spoiled when it does, like, you know, flicker or go out for a little bit. We're like,
Oh my
what's
gosh.
happening?
Can we zoom on that? Looks like a sea pen,
You can push in there.
You got it.
which we haven't seen any of yet, despite being on so much softer sediment. Yeah.
That's full zoom.
My brain immediately thinks Cophobalamenon, and I don't know where I get that from, but I will check. Sea pen in any case. Thank you.
Okay. Come back wide.
Yes, I think Cophobalamenon.
Got another nice comment, I guess, from the viewer who asked the question about jobs and backgrounds. Said, "Thank you so much for that, guys. The feed cut out a little bit, but really interesting to hear all the different routes and paths into this. I do think that's an important thing to highlight. We try to do that a lot to show that marine science, marine biology is one way to get into it. There's a lot of other ways too.
Bridge nav. meters, 130, please. Thank you.
Oh, could we look at, I just went out of view on the bottom left corner. It was on a rock, kind of translucent, bluey gray, further back, right there on the left.
Push in there.
I don't know how you saw that. It's like the same color.
It's an interesting soft coral. Is it possible? Is there any further zoom on the polyps?
Bridge nav.
Looks like, yeah, just some kind of
Can we hold
octocoral.
position, please? Thank you.
Is there a little red fish up on the rock?
I think.
Here?
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Okay. Come on.
Coming wide.
Quick question, what resolution is the camera on the ROV? It's, well, it depends on which camera, I guess. Is the main camera 4K?
No, the main camera, Zeus, it's 1080, but the cinema cam on the wide field camera array, I don't remember the exact resolution, but it's very high, and I believe the stills cam is also 4K.
How many cameras do we have now on it?
You see upper?
A lot.
I mean, we've always had a lot, but
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 standard definition cameras. 2, 3 high quality still
Can we look at
cameras.
these corals
And then
on the left?
the HD, the Zeus camera. So that's 8 cameras. Plus we have adult cameras in Atalanta.
This is all
Alright,
new
Jacob,
stuff.
you can zoom in there.
Zooming in.
Some really big crinoids on the right there. And then, yeah. Stylosterid maybe? Or Madrepora. Can we pan to one of the other ones?
Short.
The one on the left may be a plexaurid.
Got a little more zoom, I'm going to go in.
All right, that's good. Thank you.
Okay.
Going wide.
Come wide.
Not plexaurid. They're called paramaricids now. Paramaricid.
Bridge nav. 30 meters, 130, please. Thank you.
Oh, another octopus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, push in there, Jake.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's better at the I'm a rock game than the last one.
Yeah, these are really cool shots of the underside, the suckers.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, look
Whoa.
You come
at
out
the
of it.
siphoning.
Yep.
Moving.
Say when.
Wow, and the thin papery tissue between its legs.
All right.
Beautiful.
Come on.
Good
Come
job.
on.
Jacob, I gave that one a 5. Would you agree? Is that...
Yeah, that's it. It's a 4.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm trying to get on your rating system.
Is this out of 10? Out of
Do you
10?
have an octopus rating system?
No, the highlights.
The highlights.
Oh.
I mean, that's the
5?
rating the highlights. It's on a 1 to 5 scale.
I kind of just put everything at a 3, but I was like, that's really beautiful.
It's really
More
so
than
I
a
marked it
Dumbo?
as a
The
5.
5 sends
scale?
emails to people, doesn't it?
Not anymore. It used
No,
to.
it doesn't. Yeah. The 5, it would be like, you know, excited SCFs would be ranking everything 5 if
Yeah,
people are
they
getting.
changed that for a reason.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter anymore, but
That's a 4.
Okay, I get it. So
we
5
still need
would
a
be
5. We
like
still
a
need
chambered
5.
nautilus,
yes.
like something we'd literally have not seen
The
before.
whale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm just going to keep marking everything as a 3.
Safe.
Seen it, been there, done that, whatever.
I mean, particularly cool things are a 4, and it's just the groundbreaking ones that are a 5. In theory.
All right, we've got a coral question. I don't know
Drop off the world.
if anyone can answer this.
Uh-oh.
Leila, how much do you know about corals?
Me?
Yeah.
Depends. Just go
Anybody-
for it.
Anybody else? Some of these corals look a lot like fire coral, which I know is covered in stinging nematocytes. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, nematocysts.
Nematocysts. Do corals at this depth also have stinging protection?
Yeah, it's definitely possible to be seeing some species that would have that at this depth at 339. We did see one earlier that had kind of the similar lighter tips to fire coral. Not that that's indicative of it being related. I don't think it was, but yeah, I think it would be possible to see that. Although the ones we've been seeing so far, I don't think would have the same effect as fire coral does when you touch it.
Yeah.
These are really cool, interesting layers right here in the rock. So usually a rock like this would be covered in stuff.
Bridge nav. 30130, please. Thank you.
Okay, so Jacob, back to the ratings.
Okay.
The pelagic gastropod clip that we just posted on social media,
That's a 5.
that's a 5. Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay, well, this viewer agrees.
Okay. Good.
So we're all in agreement.
Which one's a 5?
The pelagic gastropod,
Oh, cool.
that's super cool. And another coral question. We've got a lot of brittle stars down here, and they're found as associates on corals. What is the nature of their relationship? Does the coral
Can we zoom on that
benefit
cucumber? The nature of the relationship, what?
between brittle stars and corals?
What was the further part of the question? Does the coral come first?
Does the coral benefit,
in
or
on
is
the
it
cucumber.
only the brittle star that benefits from it?
That's a good question. I think it's mostly the brittle star benefiting from being higher up in a higher flow area where more is drifting by. Yeah, I can't think of a benefit to the coral itself from that.
Just some company.
This is pretty. Yeah, we have not seen a lot of sea cucumbers. Great, thank you.
Good. Come back wide.
Coming wide.
Hey, Lynette, are you free to answer a quick question?
Sure, go for it.
When you guys call the bridge, what are you telling them?
So I'm giving them a range and bearing that we'd like to move the ship to. The first part, so we've been doing ship moves of 30 meters, bearing 130. So we're moving 30 meters kind of southeast with the ship.
And what speed are we going right now, Lynette?
0.3 knots.
Okay.
Yeah.
If ROV's okay with that, I think we can do 0.4.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, okay. Bridge nav.
Put the afterburners on.
Can we have 30 meters, 130, and increase speed to 0.4? Thank you.
Can we see the yellow? Oh wait, no, it's the same crino I've been seeing. Never mind. Look at the dark purple anemone thing, maybe?
Alright, can push in there.
You got it.
Yeah, looks like a tube anemone. You can see the kind of beige-ish color. That's its tube that it can retract into. Thank you.
Okay, come back wide.
Going back wide.
Lynette, whenever you have a chance, would you mind zooming out on HiPAC just briefly so
Yeah.
I can see the kind of overview?
Of course.
I know we only have 6 waypoints, but
Yep.
okay, got it. So 6 is quite far from
Saw
5.
that.
Yeah, we've gone, how far have we gone? I think we're
trash.
like 3/4 or better done with our track.
Oh yeah? Okay. Yeah, we were, let's see, we were just recently at 4, which was like 1,100 meters along, and we've got to go
Bunch of
19.
Debris,
Okay, yeah, a little over half.
A little over half, yeah. Oh wow,
trash.
that's a big,
Interesting.
I don't know.
some more metal debris.
Have we seen this
Yeah,
sort of stuff already?
we
Yeah.
have, yeah, earlier in the dive. This is much more and bigger though. Yeah, I've seen more trash on this dive than on any other dive I've ever done.
Hmm. Is this the closest you've ever been to shore during a dive?
Yeah,
I
so that's what we were talking about earlier. This is, we also rarely come this shallow and this close to shore. Like for viewers, when you're standing outside on the deck right now, you can see waves crashing on the shore of a beach. So we're really, really close to shore. But yeah, other than this, it's only been like in the Eastern Pacific along the west coast of the U.S. where there's a lot of fishing activity that I've seen like a decent amount of trash, fishing related lines and nets and stuff, but never just this many bottles, and we saw a shoe sole and all kinds of
Bridge
stuff.
nav.
I think we could go 0.5 even if
30130, please.
front row is okay with it, Lynette. Thanks. Lynette,
Yeah,
if front row is okay with it, I think we could even go 0.5 for a bit here.
yeah, sure.
Sure.
Okay.
In case there's cooler stuff on some of these mounds, on the 5 and 6 mounds, would be nice to have some more time.
Bridge nav. Can we increase speed to 0.5? Thank you.
Just means less zooms.
That's all good.
So we're ahead of schedule, basically?
I think we're like on schedule, yeah, because we launched at 12, it is like 5, and we're a little over halfway through, so yeah, just about right.
Big boulder.
Another octopus
You
to
see one?
your left, port side, on the rock.
Oh yeah.
Let's go under the rock.
Another one.
Do you know about how
Good
big
question,
the
right?
octopus are that we've been seeing?
Yeah, those lasers are 10 centimeters apart, so about 10 centimeter mantle. They're really tiny, very small. Ooh.
Come on.
I wish I could back up without looking like that.
I love the color of them. That burnt orange color is so pretty.
Yeah. I love mollusks. They come in so many different forms. You know, they have the same similar structures between snails and squid and bivalves, like mussels and octopus and stuff, but they're all arranged so differently. Take the same things and arrange them differently into such different organisms.
Okay.
Bridge nav,
We can move along, yeah.
Yeah.
30130. Yes, please. Thank you.
Check out this boulder.
Ooh, a rock. So there's still that same white
Full wide,
sponge
Jacob?
No, I can pull out.
that we collected at the beginning of the dive. We're still seeing it this shallow. What's the orangey kind of right of the lasers right now? Yeah, that. If we could zoom.
Yep, we can zoom.
Going back in.
And it's a pretty anemone of some kind. That's great, thanks. And some stylosterid, maybe coral.
Can come back out wide.
Going
And
full
cup
wide.
coral and squat lobsters. Yeah, there's actually a lot right here. A ton of squat lobsters on this rock, all over the place. Wow. Obviously, as soon as we speed up to 0.5, it's like,
Yeah. Gotta take off.
all right. Oh, cool sea star on the back.
Oh, that was cool.
We've got a question regarding the metal and stuff we've seen, I guess, trash and debris. And I feel like I should know the answer to this question, and I don't. Do we have a magnetometer on board?
I don't think we do. No?
I'm sure we've brought one on board for other stuff.
There's not one on the vehicle.
Yeah, we do not have one.
Yeah, this viewer was asking is, you know, there could be a possibility there's a wreck just outside of our search range, and we don't know.
That's true.
We do have a multi-beam sonar going, so we can see farther than we can visually.
Yeah.
What's the purple in the center left?
All right, you can push in there.
Sponge of some kind. Yeah. Oh, I've never seen a sponge that color
That's
down
great.
here. It's cool. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Right,
Coming wide.
come back wide.
We're gonna do a quick handoff at video as well.
Yep,
In the back.
roger.
All right, video going offline for a couple seconds.
Hello, everybody. Dave in video now.
Hello, Dave.
Hello.
Welcome, Dave.
Thank you. It's hamburger night, so for dinner tonight.
Bridge nav. 30130, please. Thank you.
If we see another one of those purple sponges, I would like to collect it.
Sounds good.
I think that's an anemone, yeah, not the sponge. Can we see this orange squat lobster? Oh, no, I think it's a snake star.
It's fun.
Hello. Okay, no worries. That looks
Oh,
like
dude.
a, could we maybe zoom
Wanna
on the
push in
pink
on-
coral if we're in a position to do so right now?
Oh, pink coral? Which one?
On the right, on the side of the rock.
Yep, coming back around.
You can do the pink coral and the squat lobster above it.
Alright. You can push in there, Dave.
That's the first hemicralium we've seen, or at least zoomed on for Spiglin. That's nice. And then just briefly, the squat lobster above it. Oh, it's a really nice crinoid too.
Coming up slow.
Right there. Yeah. Awesome. That's great, thank you.
Okay.
Samantha, I don't know if you're on comms yet. Nope, not yet.
You can come on, Dave.
Samantha,
Hello.
welcome.
Thank you.
I think we might want to slow down to at least 0.4 now. I think we're going 0.5 just because we're getting into, as we approach this mound, an area with a bit more stuff. So maybe a couple more zooms would be nice to have.
Sure. ROV, or actually here, let's start here. Science. Ship
Yes.
is just stopping now. Anything here you want to take a look longer for?
We
Or
looked at
rocks?
these anemones. Yeah, there are a lot of rocks. We collected a tunicate on a rock very similar pretty recently. I don't know that this is much different rock. Can we pan to the right to the larger boulder?
Pan to the right to the larger boulder. Roger. Three octopus. Yeah.
All right, I think
I'm
these
doing a
are
little
all
pilot change out here. So.
things we've zoomed on before. We're good to keep moving.
You've been around this side already?
Yep,
Yeah. I'll go up and over then.
sounds good.
Science. Anything here?
I think we're good to keep going right now.
Going. ROV. We're heading up this little sea mound. I don't think I'd call it a sea mound. Let me know when you're ready to start moving up.
Roger. Let me look around for a minute here. Get out another 10 meters. Looks like some...
Just a little while back, there was a cool purple sponge. It looked sort of like little, I don't know, Bolosoma-ish sponges. Some kind of euplectide sponge, but purple. I hadn't seen that before. I didn't want to collect the first one, and we were moving fast then. But if we see one again, that would be a cool thing to collect.
Roger. Purple sponge.
Roger.
Purple sponge.
I'm gonna... There's some cool rocks off
Can
to
we
my
look
left.
at that right under the lasers, that sea star?
Sea star, roger. Let's go over there. Dave, you want to push in halfway for me? Alright, push in a little more. Good, thanks.
Some kind of cookie star, goniasterid. That's good, thanks.
Okay, moving on. I'm going to zoom over to your left, Josh. Looks like some big rocks there in Atlantis sonar.
Oh, a black. Can we zoom on that coral or whatever we're passing right there?
I can get the ROV closer. This one?
Yep.
You can push in halfway now, dude. Good, thanks. Bonk.
A little further if possible.
Yeah, let me get stable Mabel. Okay, go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, it's a black coral. That's a really nice one. All right, that's great, thanks.
Off we go.
You ready for a ship move?
Let me mosey over here to the left
Okay.
just a little more.
Roger, mosey.
Mosey, mosey. Because every time you press a button, it's stacking. So, yeah. If the monitor's dead, the HDMI likes to fall out of it. Because, that's what I was looking at, I think. Because, you know, it moves around.
Seems like there's a couple of those yellow dendrophilid cup corals. I'm sure like 100 squat lobsters in every crevice there. You look at the squat lobster right on top.
You want to look at the squatty? It was sitting out there in a perfect spot for a close-up.
Awesome.
Push in a little for me, dude. Good, thanks. Okay, gross me out. Show me his mandibles there.
Looks like another, yeah, galatheid. Nice. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of these. Oh yeah, you hate these. We learned. All right.
I'm with you, Dan. I have bad dreams about things.
I have to look away. They're up nightmares.
That's good.
I know, hate's a strong word.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I have to go watch Predator again now.
We had a lot of them on the last.
Predators?
Oh yeah.
Remember that gripper thing that we had on Herc a while ago? Looks exactly
Yeah, it looks like that.
Or that giant.
The metal gripper, yeah.
Yeah.
The rock claw.
The rock gripper.
Well, it was inspired by nature. It was a biomimicry design. So
Yeah.
I don't think it was that crinoid design, though.
Looks pretty close to that, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Looks like something in my garden that needs to be pulled out.
This
It's past its prime.
stalked crinoid looks like a weed to you.
Is this something you want to look closely at?
Oh, we have seen a lot of those. It's okay.
Roger, moving on. And I could be ready, Samantha.
Yeah?
Yeah, you doing 20s here on the hill, or?
Yeah, we
what
can
are
do
you
20
doing?
meters, 0.3 knots.
Yeah, sure.
Great. How about a move 130?
Yeah, perfect.
Great.
Perfect, will have to do.
Bridge now.
Some more big rocks
So,
in our future up
20
here,
meters, 130, 0.3 knots, please. Uh, 20 meters, bearing 130, 0.3 knots.
Or now speak 20130.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I see y'all got to see like 2 octopus in a row?
3.
3? Yeah.
Well, 2 in a row, yeah. Oh, look at that cute slime star on the right, maybe.
Slime star on the right.
White up and right from
Oh, yeah,
yellow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. You want a close-up of the slime
Yeah.
star? Okay, Dave, you can push in a little there for me. I'm floating, so it's going to be a movie. I let go of it.
Nice.
It handles much better.
That's great. Thank you.
Roger.
So try release, let's see. Let me have it focus it in there.
All right. Can you look up just a little for me?
Can we zoom on that coral and the pinky one?
The pink one?
Yeah.
Actually, it's sticking out right there. You can get a super duper polyp zoom.
Awesome. Sure.
Might be sticking out too far. Okay, Dave, you can push in a bit there. Fill the screen with polyps.
Yeah, those.
You can push in a little more. I'm trying that.
Huh. Really pretty. All
Hard to
polyps out.
focus on these things.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Can see all the spines there along the polyp calyxes. Could we look at the yellow one just up and to the right of this?
Roger.
Ship stopped.
Roger.
Yeah, that one.
Let's see if I can get Herc to behave here. Bonk.
Nice. Yeah, those Great zooms on the polyps. Awesome, thanks.
I love it when they're sticking out on the rock like that. I lost the plot. Which way am I supposed to be going, Samantha?
Sorry, 130.
Roger, thank you.
He's just going back to where we came from.
I don't know.
He's on a wander.
Distracted by pink things and yellow things.
If there's a rock, Dan is going there. You can see there's a really cool impression on the rock on the bottom right there.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
So I'm guessing this is all biogenic
Oh,
rock
same
of some
here.
kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've been seeing that
Interesting.
throughout on all these rocks. They're probably old reef.
You haven't found one that's sampleable?
What was that?
Haven't found one yet that's sampleable?
We sampled a fragment of a rock like this earlier.
Oh,
but
perfect.
yeah, it would be good to probably take one somewhere on this slope.
Well, the ship stopped. If you see something that
Is the ship?
suits.
Yeah, we could grab a rock from over here. A medium size, maybe like 15-ish centimeter one would be nice. From anywhere that is easy to collect from. TBD whether it's cemented, but it looks like stuff should be loose.
That does. If you see one that you like.
Something swimming through frame right there.
What was there?
Something swimming along through there. Really.
Oh, yeah, there is some.
Push in a bit, Dave.
Swimming.
That's good, thanks.
Nice.
that.
An eel. Okay, let's see. Any rocks near this? Could you pan a little to the right?
I can move the ROV to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all those rocks.
Yeah, that one's good, right under the lasers there.
Hey, Ray, I hear you're pretty good on that manipulator. Huh? Get you a rock. Get a rock. I'll slide around to the left here so you got a little room to get it out. You can light it up. You can push in a bit, Dave. All right, it's got a overview camera there. Dealer's choice. One that's loose. I think they were looking at the big pokey uppy one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're wanting something that's loose or something that's
Something
break
that's
off.
loose, yeah.
All right.
I do the closed jaw poke poke.
Yeah.
If it moves, then I go for it.
All right. What about like that one?
Oh, that's a big rock.
Is that too big?
No,
That
there's
one.
no rock too big.
Yeah.
Too big?
Don't listen to me. You gotta listen to me.
What about
Yeah.
that one? That's pretty small.
What? Yeah, the ones that are just to the right of the manipulator.
This.
Yeah, like those ones. Yep. Oh, that.
That one's
Yeah, those are
pretty big.
separated.
That one's quite big. Oh, another fish.
What about the one on the left, the like pointy one? Yeah, that
that
one.
one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, that one's loose. Maybe not grip force one. Yeah.
Grip force 9.
Well, you think it'll crumble?
If it does, it's not a worthy rock.
Okay, so it's kind of a test grip force here. Alright.
I don't know. That's
Sure.
up to science, but I don't think it'll crumble.
Well, it's bigger rock than it appears.
Now you got to do the rock victory roll.
Yeah,
The rock fashion show.
Yeah.
work it.
Slow, slow. We'd like to see her walking down the runway.
Work it, baby, work it.
Fashion, baby. Do you want any more zoom on that?
That is fine with me. We can
Okay.
just keep it at that and throw it into one of the starboard boxes.
Sounds
box.
good.
Uh,
You want to go wide video? Thank you.
let's see. That, but
See
you
if
want
I
the
can-
you want the sample salvo? Can you see?
Yeah, let's see if I can get it over this set of rocks here.
So what I do,
Yeah.
I use this and then I go
Oh, I'm over it.
upper
I'm safe.
zoom out. You can see it there
Oh,
getting
nice.
around.
Okay.
And then if you want, once you're
Yeah.
around, then you can go to this.
Yeah, give me a sample.
If I can find the right button to open the box. I'll wait till you swing around where I
Yeah,
can
there
see
we
the
go.
minute, so I don't open the box into the minute.
Alright.
Ready?
Yeah,
I think
ready.
you're above it. Do you know which one it's going into?
I think this will fit in one of
Probably
the small
fits a small
ones.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have something in C and the rest are free.
Okay.
Starboard box. Open.
Is that sample 021?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Try to go in. Think it'll fit?
Yeah, it'll go.
Yeah.
If it doesn't fit, force it. It'll go.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey. Trust your elders.
Don't trust your elders, they lie.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go
Great,
back to
thank
the
you.
other view. So you have that overview there
Yeah.
when you swing the arm around.
So Dan was the first pilot I flew with. So all the things I know.
All those bad habits.
Yeah. You said it, not me. Alright, yeah, let me get out of there before I put the...
If you just blue button it now, it'll fall down. You gotta keep your finger on the jaws when you blue button it, or it'll fly open.
You want me to blue button it? Yeah.
Yeah, we have been.
Yeah, I know, because I went rogue.
Yeah. I'm gonna hand it back over to Master Jake Bonnie. I'm out of here.
Bye,
Thanks for the
Dan.
joyride. Bye.
Go ahead, Bridge.
Okay. I think there's a bit of a squall coming through. Yeah, I saw it outside, like, hadn't started to rain yet, but it looked
Yeah.
like a sheet of rain.
Okay, yeah, I saw it was looking very gray.
Yeah, it's starting to rain.
Yeah, 27 knots of wind, too.
Oh boy. Well, wire cam still looks beautiful.
Yeah,
Just keep staring at that cam.
it's fine. Everything's fine.
Hey everyone, this is an operational question from Rachel. Did you guys just reboot upper cam? I noticed it dropped out.
Where is Rachel? Data?
Yeah.
It's been solid. I haven't seen it go away.
Okay, yeah, it looked like, we were watching it in the mess and it went totally dark on sat feed 3.
It's dropped out a
On
couple
sat
times
feed 3
during the dive.
Sat feed 3 is a different thing. The macro calls a different camera to that position, and then I had to put it back. So it wasn't the camera, it was routing.
Yeah, we had it cut out a couple times.
Well, this time it was me. I had to go and manually route it back into the pip on
Oh, okay.
the multi-viewer.
Is that why it went choppy as well for a bit?
Oh, I don't know about choppy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I have noticed the light levels on that 10 gig fiber have been really low, so maybe it's just kind of riding right on the edge.
Are you okay to continue on 130? Okay.
Yeah, I can bring my heading around.
Bridge nav. When you're all set there, we can have another 30 meters, 130, please. Thank you. All right, pouring outside right now, according to Bridge. Back deck looks great.
I don't know.
Just hasn't worked its way down the vessel yet.
Yeah, it's just raining over the bridge.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of rain looking out the portholes of the data lab, but we might be in a different UTM zone from them.
That would explain it.
Look at all these fish.
Jeff would be so excited right now.
I know. Be like, can you slurp all of them?
Yeah. Wow, it's like a whole... I like
Want to
that.
push in there? Maybe we can...
Upper view is cool too.
Yeah.
I like how none of them are swimming the same direction.
Alright, you can combine.
Hey, Dave.
Yes?
Would you be willing to switch one of the sat feeds to either bow cam or back deck just briefly? We've got a question about where we are, and I wanted to show folks how close we are to shore for people who are just now tuning in.
Sure. How about bow cam?
Just before it gets dark and we can't see land, but...
We can see land and rain.
And it's raining. But yeah, we are very, very close to shore right now. And we are at a depth of 288 meters. And yeah, we're just off the island of Angar. Sorry, that was me.
Bridge nav. Can we have another 30 meters, 130? Thank you.
Done with bow cam on Sat3? Yes? No?
Yeah, you can switch it back if you want to.
Okay.
That's what I'm seeing in my sonar.
Ooh, can you zoom in on that coral cluster at the top of the rock?
Yep.
Also, this is Samantha sitting in for Leela.
Howdy.
Howdy. We're also on the lookout for a purple sponge that apparently has been seen a couple times, but they want to sample.
Right. You can push in here.
Oh, interesting. It's not looking too healthy.
Yeah.
I like that little fish photobombing in the background though.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Come wide.
Samantha, I just want to say I'm very impressed with your ability to play musical chairs in the control van and do all the jobs. Thanks. I just tried to drop a pin on high pack for some reason. So you're doing great. Yeah.
That's the hardest job on the boat. Dropping a pin on high pack.
Yeah, the joke for a while has been that I think I've sat in every seat in the van for one reason or another. If, you know, people drop out or someone gets ill. So it's been interesting to see over the years the different angles and the different viewpoints, like what's important to each role. Everyone's got a different focus, which is why it all works together when there's 8 of us in here in different roles to operate the system. So in addition to purple sponge, we're also looking for unusual rocks to sample. I'd love everyone's eyes to find the
Unusual.
rocks of our dreams.
Were you here when we just got a rock sample?
No, what kind of rocks did you get?
One of these kinds of rocks.
Okay. We're looking for things that look different.
Particularly unusual to me.
Yeah. Oh, too late. That's okay.
What?
Nope. Oh, let's see what's in the middle there, though.
What?
Oh, or bottom left.
Bottom left?
Either way. There was something purpley.
Oh.
Coral there.
I think it was coral, yeah.
Have we been seeing a lot of that type of coral?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
If we can go back, great. If not, that's okay. We'll also...
So bad.
Cool.
Is it a purple coral or a purple
There it
sponge that
is.
we're looking for?
Looking for a purple sponge, but
Oh, okay,
purple
yeah.
things in general are
Yeah.
unusual.
I think we zoomed on one of those earlier.
Yeah.
Purple sponge. I've got a blanket for my legs now, and it's an upgrade.
Nice.
All right, you can push in there.
Ah, more pink. Okay.
Okay, come on.
Thank you.
We'll hop up to the sponge. Bonk. Push in there.
Ah, an anemone. I think it's one of the pom-pom anemones. Thanks.
Bridge nav. Three 0 meters, 130. Thank you.
There's a lot of a stud coral. Interesting. Samantha, I forgot to look at the board when I ran downstairs. Are we ending the dive right at 8 or
8:30.
8:30? Okay, cool.
Full 8 hours from when we launched it.
Yep.
12:30.
Perfect. And then our next dive is scheduled for 10 a.m. tomorrow, Palau time.
Some like purpley stuff on top of this rock.
And that will be the final dive of
What is that?
the year, of the season.
Trash.
Oh, indeed. Oh, what is that?
I don't know. We can zoom in on it.
Let's zoom on that. We found a piece of debris earlier. This looks kind of similar.
You can push in there, dude.
Interesting.
Hmm. What is that?
Is that a box of ammo?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
Well, we are at a site that saw military action and combat in World War II, so
Case
that
of
is
ammo.
possible. Wow. Really shows the corrosive power of salt water.
Yeah.
That is one of the most corroded things I've ever seen.
colors are kind of beautiful. Greens and orange. And
Yeah.
It's like there might be some sponges living on it too.
Are any of them purple?
If they were, we would not be collecting from this. We definitely keep our distance from anything that could fight back, as it were.
Okay.
Interesting.
Just perched on the ledge.
That could have been here for 75 years, sitting right there.
More.
Oh, let's see what's here. Also looks like unexploded ordnance.
Yeah, for sure. Those look like mortars, projectiles.
Wow. Jake, quick question about the lasers.
Yeah.
Yep.
We all know this, but just for people tuning in and not familiar with Herc, are the camera / lasers pointing down, or are they like parallel, like shooting straight out?
Kind of like your eyes. They're just mounted on top of the camera, 10 centimeters apart, and they're looking straight out. So whatever the camera moves, the lasers move. So if I tilt up, the lasers tilt up. If I tilt down, the lasers tilt down. They stay just above center of the camera where we're looking at, so we can scale things when we zoom.
bridge nav. Can we have 30 meters 100? Thank you. think we're gonna start kind of coming down the side of this mountain. So I don't know if you want to kind of stay put and we'll drag Atalanta to the other side.
Ahead. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, Atalanta's heading's 100 right now.
Seems like we reached the summit, right? Up here?
Yep.
Great. Ship must have just thrown a bunch of ammo over here. Samantha, are you available to answer a question real quick? Sure. We're getting a ton of questions about unexploded ordnances and protocol for that. Sure. Do you want to just briefly cover how we do that?
Yeah, the protocol for unexploded ordnance is do not touch. Yeah, it's something that we've found fairly frequently in the South Pacific and in Micronesia, given how much active combat was happening in this area during World War II. So it's a lot of, you know, ammo or casings or mortars or weaponry that's been sitting on the seafloor, or, you know, bombs that's been sitting on the seafloor for 70 plus years. And since you never know what condition it's been in and how unstable it is, it's just something that we keep away from as much as possible. So
we had a couple of questions about, do you turn it into the local government, the location of these things? Do you report any of this?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of dependent on the partners we're working with. All of this data is you know, going to walk off with researchers from Palau, the Coral Reef Research Foundation, the Scripps Institute of Oceanography team that is out here, and then also I'm not sure exactly for this cruise, but it's for the last couple of cruises, the Palau government has received a copy of our data, and the Palau National Marine Sanctuary. So I'm assuming the same will happen for this. And
push in there, Dave.
Wow, that's a good shot. But for, you know, older, for smaller finds like this, if you know, we found part of a shipwreck or something, or some major weaponry, that would be different. But this is quite common in this part of the world, unfortunately.
Yeah, our group has actually been a part of a recent project where we're finding a bunch of munitions off the coast of Southern California.
Oh yeah.
Obviously not, I guess, active, but as boats were coming back into port, they would sort of dump a bunch of munitions off the coast. And so we've been recently looking at a little bit of that back stateside.
Interesting. Your lab was also the lab that found all the DDT barrels, right, off of Southern California?
Yeah, that's a sort of part of the same project.
Okay.
Yeah, where a lot of things look like barrels that are also munitions, so a little bit of difficulty separating the two.
Yep. DDT barrels are another thing you don't want to touch underwater. Yeah.
Okay, are you good to continue that direction? You're good to continue? Okay. Bridge nav. Can we have another 30 meters, 100? Thank you.
All right, everyone, we've got a great question here. What snack are you each looking forward to after this dive?
I have Tim Tams in my room, and I will be eating them.
Nice.
This viewer really knows us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is someone who's tuned in before.
They know exactly what we're thinking about.
What are you thinking about, Lynette?
Well, I have some choco rooms.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
like-
those are good.
Yeah, they're like chocolates with a little cookie like they look like mushrooms.
Yeah, you gave me some of those on our last
Can we
cruise.
zoom on that coral cluster?
You're looking at the purple thing?
Is that a purple thing? Oh yeah,
It's
it is.
purple.
You can just feel it.
I think it's more of that dead coral. You want to zoom on it?
Please.
Okay.
On the purple.
On the purple. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's Victorgorgia.
Yep. You can push in there.
Yep, looks like it. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that. That might actually not be Victorgorgia. That might be one of those... I'm blanking on the name for it, but I'll look it up. Has a squat lobster associate. Yeah, I don't think that's Victorgorgia. That's an octocoral. That happens to be purple. I wonder if this is of interest. Have we seen this at all, folks?
Not that I have seen.
Can we take a snip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
You can mind, Dave. You get set up.
Do we want to move the ship back at all?
Is the ship still moving?
No.
It's done. But Atalanta might be swinging a touch still. You want 10 meters back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. We're only at 200 meters. There's probably not much swing.
Bridge nav. Can we have 10 meters west, please? Thank you.
Snip and slurp. For this one. Do you want any more zoom footage of it before we snip?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Unless you were all the way in, right? On the polyps?
Yeah, sure was.
Okay. Then we're good.
Okay. Is sample jar 1 looks like it has something in it. Does sample jar 2 have?
Sure is. It's yours.
Okay. Then I want it. Okay. That squat lobster is like, no you don't. Can I? Yeah, thank you. You read my mind. Just want to see where I can snip a little piece there. It's tough for me to tell.
I wonder what that squat lobster's thinking right now.
I mean, he's ready to go. I applaud.
The aliens have come. Take me with you.
If I take this one, is that enough of a sample?
Yeah, just a snip would be great. That looks like it.
That's enough for you?
A little more.
A little more?
Yeah.
We'll see
Just
if
in
I
case.
can possibly get in here.
Excuse us.
Alright. I might end up closing on the... Oops, sorry, buddy. All right. There we are.
Ah, amazing. That was so delicate.
Nice job, Ray.
Have some trouble getting
Nice.
all of that in the slurp.
It should be pretty flexible.
Oh yeah, it's more just I've got several strands here, so once I open the jaws, only the one that's in the slurp will go in.
Roger.
Is this something we want to maybe put in the front box instead? Is it floaty? Or in one of the starboard boxes as well?
I'm not sure how floaty it's going to be. We could try.
Otherwise, we can get that big strand there.
I'm thinking slurp might be better because it's not like a, it's not, if it's what I think it is, it doesn't have the like hard interior like a normal bamboo coral or something.
Okay, if some of it falls, we can always see if we could slurp it off the ground or something.
Great.
But yeah, I'll just try to get the biggest portion of it. You want to pan over and zoom in so I can...
Samantha, were you looking for an ID on this coral, or did you get it already?
ID would be great if someone has it.
Well, one of our viewers suggested stoloniferous octocoral.
Okay, I would believe that.
I think that's in there.
Stolonifera?
Yeah, I think that's in there.
Yep, stolonifera.
Okay, you want to turn suction on?
Suction pump coming on.
Okay.
Suction pump, 100%.
100%?
Yep.
Okay. I think that maybe got most of it, actually. Keep going.
It's a lot better than yesterday.
Yeah, that was good. I haven't seen it yet, though. Huh. Odd. You guys saw it go up the tube, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we can try, rotating it onto...
Is it full beans?
Yep, full beans.
What if you turn off beans? Will it drop from the top?
I can grab the tube and stretch it a bit. Just a little piece.
Corals like to get stuck.
It wasn't that big though. We have suction on.
There's some pretty hard angles on the suction.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm pushing us off though. Oop. Is it possible it's just at the top of the...
I love our viewers. This person says, I didn't realize that's definitely Victorgorgia, not a stolonifera. It's got a soft, flexible body, which makes it not stolonifera.
Interesting. Okay. Hot take.
Yeah, okay, that's really weird. Do you want to pan up and zoom on that little purple piece that's on the ground below it? I'm just wondering if that's a piece we already cut off that maybe I can try slurping it and see if it...
Yeah, those pieces fell.
Yeah,
off.
okay.
Yep.
Maybe we'll just see if we can... yeah, sorry. Honk. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see if I can... Okay, you want to turn on suction?
Suction's on.
Well, those definitely went in, so...
Huh.
And we definitely have suction.
Have they suctioned on this dive?
You guys did a suction sample for jar 1, right? Because jar 1 has something in it? What is in jar 1? Data? Anyone?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Jar 1 is sponge.
Okay, yeah, so they would have done a suction sample.
Yep.
That worked.
I don't know, sometimes the corals just get stuck.
Yeah, suction pump. Okay. It's probably in the tube.
How
somewhere.
successful are y'all at recovering samples from the tube?
Not very. So normally they wash out during the recovery. Yeah. I'd say like, I don't know. I've seen maybe like 10% of them make it.
Okay.
So, yeah. So if this is a really important sample,
We get them all the time.
Oh.
I just saw it come through too.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
there it is.
Oh, perfect. Okay. We just need to talk about it more.
That's the other strategy. Just
Okay.
leave it on and think about something else.
Great. We can carry on then. Thank you. Perfect.
Okay.
Do you want to keep going until more of it comes in?
Yeah, see if more of it's going to come through.
You're also really behind.
I think 10 meters. It's nothing.
Really behind and down a cliff.
We're going down slope though too, so I'm in the right position.
Yeah, my heading is... Are we continuing at 100?
Yeah.
Plan? Okay.
Yep, and we're going down slope for a bit here.
Okay. Yeah, so that's my heading.
Yeah, I'm staying behind as we go down slope.
Okay. Do you want me to turn around and face
You can, yeah.
Okay.
That way
Okay.
Atalanta's just out front from the slope.
Okay.
All right, you ready for a move?
Yep, ready.
Okay. Bridge nav. Can we have 30 meters 100, please? Thank you.
There's a fly in here.
Fly.
Yeah. keeps landing on my face.
They only go after the pilots.
Really?
Yeah. Waters was commenting on that earlier.
Do we want to turn section off, maybe? See if it
Sure.
There we go. Got some of it.